If you think you'll always be the one who put in more effort, who always want to be closest, but he's keep the distance, keep pulling away, he might give you some reassurance one day, and he disappears the next. You don't know what to do, whether this is the right one. This video is for you. I'm no expert. I used to be there. I sometimes still there, but I know better. Not that I know any of other people better, but I know myself better. So I urge you to stay tuned and follow along with me as I share on some tips and my journeys, and hope that it will help you as well. Are you at a point where you're wondering if you are too much or too needy, too clingy, whatever the label that you've been calling yourself? Are you afraid that people or him will label you that? I just want to get on and talk very quick on why we're feeling that way and what can we do about it. It will not be anything that groundbreaking, but it just takes some thought and action for us to really get through it. At this point, you probably already heard about attachment theory between anxious and avoidant. In this video, I want to focus on the anxious part of the spectrum, because we never just be one thing or at one extreme. If you're only a little bit anxious, that's probably fine. You don't need this video, and you're probably okay with feeling a bit needy here and there. But at times, or I have my times as well, where we got thrown off far to the extreme. We have our need for closeness, close proximities, and we oftentimes the one who are seeking for that. And you probably wonder, is that even worth it that you're doing all of the work? But the thing is, we are all in our head. We think one thing, but our partner, they could very much be on the opposite end and thinking, what can my partner, which is us, be more self-reliant, and they do need the space to process themselves. It has nothing to do with us and maybe all to do with them. At this rate, you're like, so am I supposed to be stuck in this cycle? No. But it takes a lot of work to get out of it from both sides. But my biggest advice for you is to focus on what you yourself can do. And we already had a lot on our part to work on before we expect anything from our partner. If I were to leave you with some tip that I'm no expert, I just want to share, and I'm still on that journey myself. If first, try to stop before you react with a trigger. Give it 5 seconds, 30 seconds, 1 minute, half a day, whatever time you need to process whatever that trigger you. Ask yourself if you need to react to it right at that moment, or can it wait? Oftentimes, it can wait. I'm not talking about like anything abusive that you need to seek help immediately, or medical emergencies. Other than that, it's likely can wait. You have time to think about it, process, and asking within yourself, why is that triggering you? Is that about him? Or is that something within you that you can work on? The second part, I think, is no less important. Is once you have the time, think about what and how you want to communicate and why you want to bring up certain things that you want to bring up and what you want to get out of it. You likely don't want an argument or to win an argument. You probably just want to seek validation, understanding, a mutual solution that works for both of you, because you're doing that for the relationship. But if you keep reacting in the moment, it might not come across that way, and it might do more harm than helpful for you both. At this point, if people think, oh, let's just forget the avoiding and let's just walk away, that could be an easy way out. But chances are you don't want it to be the way out. You want to work on it. And next, oftentimes I would think to myself how to bring my partner along the journeys. I would get so caught up and think always about them. They're the problem. But I forgot I might as well be part of the problem, half of the problem, or even more than half of the problem. But I'm having my own blind spot. So I will just all in my head again. That not to say that they don't hold equally the same part, the same accountability. But before you just think that, oh, I'm good, and they're the one who need to work on, think again. Is that so? You think all you do is reasonable? Likely not. Should try to get some retro perspective as well for yourself. As always, work 5 times harder on yourself before you expect anything to change. I hope if anything that this would leave you is to first having that level of self-regulation and seek out, communicate, and then potentially bring your partner along the way. But please have that level of self-awareness first. I can share more about the actual practice and some example in the next video, but let me comment down below and let me know what you think. If you stay this far and you find this helpful, please subscribe. This is a very raw footage and I'm stuck at editing, but I'm working on it. So welcome to stay on the journey with me. This is Zanny. I just talked about a girl life in her 30s and some anecdotal snippet of beauty and fashion. So stay tuned for more. Until next time, bye.